I'm good.
Yeah.
Hello. Are you all right? I better go. I'll see you in a minute when you're behind you. Come on, Twinkle. Oh, no, sweetheart.
I have a word. What you said about Ben.
Why don't you just leave her alone?
Not until I get some answers. Is it true?
She's just going to lie about something like that.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time she lied to get herself out of trouble, would it? How did it happen?
Well, how do you think it happened?
Are you going to let her do any of the talking? Now, I'm going to ask you one last time. Is Ben the father?
I said so, didn't I?
And why should I believe you?
Because it ain't exactly something I want to be shouting about, is it? My baby father's a killer. Did they call?
Hey?
The social services, did they call?
It's a bit early, love.
Oh, I'm going down there then.
No, you can't.
She's my baby!
No, look, listen to me, listen to me. We've got to play this by the book this time, OK? You go down there shouting, you're just going to be even harder to get Lexi back. Hey, where you going,
Stay here
though?
if you like. Beats sitting outside, isn't it? Feeling like everyone's looking at you. Darling, you will get her back, you know.
So you believe her?
Well, why wouldn't I?
Because Ben's gay, or... Well, at least he was.
Well, Ben's still gay, Mr. Mitchell.
Well, how can he be?
Well, what happened with Lola? It must have been a mistake, mustn't it?
Well, what if it weren't? I always said that 16 was too young. I mean, kids, they get funny ideas in their heads these days.
Ben was right about you. You never listen, do you?
Well, what am I supposed to think, eh? I mean, he must have lied to her, otherwise how could he get her pregnant? Unless you think she's lying.
Well, Lola wouldn't do that.
Well, why didn't she say so before then?
Well, maybe she didn't want to.
Unless she's covering for Jay. Hmm? I mean, them two are pretty tight, aren't they?
Lexi is not Jay's.
So I'm supposed to just believe that Ben's the father, yeah? Do me a favour.
Lola! Lola!
What if she hates me?
You didn't ask her to smack that Lexi girl, did you? Besides, that could anyone hate you, eh?
I just want everything to go back to how it was, Jay.
Yeah, and it will. I promise you.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Well, how can we be together when Lola's lost everything?
Well, she'd want us to be happy, Abs. Lolas?
Go away. I know what you all think of me.
Is that right?
You think Lexi's better off in care, don't you?
I do, as it happens. What sort of mother gives up at the first hurdle?
You don't understand.
Oh, you're right, I don't. Because if I was you, I'd be banging on that door to social services until my knuckles were bleeding. Maybe it's all for the best.
Why are you saying that?
Everyone's a winner. Lexi gets a new mum and dad, and you get to drink yourself into oblivion with your mates. Don't stop there. Why don't you get a tattoo? Dye your hair blue, go wild.
Hey, what I want.
You could have fooled me.
I just want my little girl.
Then fight for her.
Yeah, but what if they don't listen?
Then make them listen. You don't shout loud enough now, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life.
I'm so scared.
I know you are, darling.